Well, howdy there, Internet students. It's Mr. Hermanson again. Hey, we're going to do a little bit more with expressions today, uh, particularly ones that involve division. So you have explored ways of expressing multiplication and repeated multiplication, like 3t and t to the second. Now you will look at some ways to express division. You guys go ahead and look at this fraction and check out what they're thinking. All right, remember that a fraction is actually a hidden division problem. So we can use fractions to show division. And I like those a lot better than using this division sign like this. All right, in prize money example, P stands for the dollar amount of the prize, and P divided by 3 shows each friend's share from the cartoon. So split the amount into 3 parts. If the prize is 30, how much will each get? Go ahead and answer these two questions, see what you get for those. All right, so if we know the prize amount, we just divide that by 3, because there's 3 people to split it up with, or take 1/3 of that, and that would be 10. If we know how much each of them get, then we're going to backtrack and do the opposite. We're going to multiply that by 3 to figure out the total prize money. All right, so for each of these, we're going to find the value of the expression for k equals 5. That means you're going to put 5 where k is, do it to the 3rd power, and then subtract 2. All right? In this one, you're going to do 12 instead of minus k. You're going to put 5 where the k is and find that answer. Go ahead and do those. All right, one thing you might have noticed about the divide sign as you're doing those is it is telling you to do everything on one side of that divide sign, like in this one. Make sure you find k squared minus 1 first before you divide it by 12. So there's kind of like parentheses implicit there. Okay, same with this one. You're going to do 7 times k first and then divide by 5. You probably noticed that doing 7 divided by 5 first and then times k gives you the same answer. That is true. So Kate, Zach, Maya, and Darnell, we saw them in the last problem, earn money by selling greeting cards that they create. In the first week of business, they sold 19 cards for $B each equally shared in the money they collected. Write an expression that describes each friend's share part of the money. All right, so you're going to take the 19 cards they sold times the $B each, and then you're going to divide that by 4, and I would write it like this. So we want to make sure we multiply 19 times B first. Now you could also write it like this if you were thinking that way. Okay, so now they are going to think of different amounts they want to charge for the cards. So what you're going to do is find the value of the expression for these different values of B. So if B is $2, you would do 19 times 2 divided by 4, which is 9.5, or $9.50, or no, 9.5. Yeah, $9.50 per card. Go ahead, you two do the other two there. All right, so here's what I got for those. Now the friends wrote the equation 19 times b divided by 4 equals 760 to describe what happened in their first week of business. What does the equation indicate about the money that each friend made? So when they split it into 4 parts, they each got $7.60. Okay, so we're going to backtrack and figure out what they charge for the price of the card. All right, just a reminder, when you backtrack, you do the opposite operation. So in the expression, when you see divided by 4 here, you're going to multiply by 4. And when you see times 19, you're going to do divided by 19. And you should do it backwards of the way that you would normally do this. So since this is multiplication first and then divide by 4, you're going to deal with the 4 first and then the 19. But anyway, go ahead and see if you could figure out what B would be if the answer is 760. All right, here's my work. You can check out if your work matches that. And I found they're selling the cards for $1.60 each. All right, so this week the friends received orders for 16 greeting cards. They sell the cards for $B each. How much will each friend earn? Go ahead and write the expression for that. Do the next problem also. All right, I hope you backtracked on 8B. There's my work. All right, so in problem 7 and 8, the price of a greeting card was the only variable. Kate wants to be able to change 3 amounts: the number of friends working on the cards, the number of cards, and the price per card, and still be able to calculate how much each person would make. Write an expression for how much each friend would earn in each situation. Okay, so I'll do the first one with you. It says 3 friends sell 19 greeting cards for $B each. So you would do 19 times B to get the total for the greeting cards, and then you would divide that by 3 because there's 3 friends to split that. Because remember, we want to know how much each friend makes. Okay, so F friends sell 19 cards for $B each. What would you do for that? So I hope you put the F where the 3 was, because that's where you have to divide by how many people there are. Okay, so in the next one, 4 friends sell P cards for $B each. All right, so we need to take the number of cards times the price per card. Remember, we don't use any multiplication symbol, so I just wrote PB. And then we're going to divide that by 4 friends. All right, now try the last one. F friends sell P cards for $B each. So what we did is we just wrote a formula for how much they each make. Sometimes we call that a literal equation when you have all variables like that. Suppose the price per card increases by $2 from B to B plus 2. Write an expression for how much F friends would make after selling P cards at this new price. So basically you're going to replace B with B plus 2. Try that. Noticed I used parentheses there to make sure I added the 2 to the price first for each card. Okay, suppose the price per card increases by K dollars. So from B to B plus K. Write an expression for how much F friends would make after selling P cards at this new price. And there you go. All right, go ahead and summarize what you learned. And then try some of the homework problems. If you have issues, message me. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon.